No, that's true. Yeah, I moved out to a little town called Grain Valley, kind of a suburb of Kansas City. That was a mistake. Very, that's like Missouri, you know?
Misery, as we call it.
Yeah. There's more Trump flags than there are teeth in that town. I got the new adapter on there. I'll try it out.
Whoa, sounds so good.
Sounds better?
Yeah.
Nice.
Crisp, clear.
All right. Yeah, we're definitely recording. All right. Yeah. Welcome to the Marc and Pete podcast.
Episode 5, baby.
Episode 5. Yeah.
Woo! Guess what? It's Mark's birthday.
It's my birthday. And we're making it the theme of the episode, right?
This one's all about you, baby.
It's all about me. Because it's my birthday.
It's all you.
July 9th. July 9th, 31 years ago, Marc was born.
Was it a dark and stormy night? What time of day were you born?
8 in the morning.
8 in the morning? Me too.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's probably the last time you were awake at 8 in the morning.
Oh.
Got him. He's a notorious sleeper inner.
I wake up at 7 a.m. every day, except for weekends.
And then he goes right back to sleep. Yeah, I woke you up this morning, didn't I? Pounded on his door to borrow his bass amp because I was doing some jamming, with the living. And Pete was dead asleep. At least he wakes up quick, though. If someone pounded on my door when I was asleep, I just wouldn't fucking answer it. Probably. There's preparation before I can be seen.
Yeah, I'm a light sleeper. I mean, I hear everything.
Yeah, he wakes up. We have we'll get into that. I don't want to slander. I was going to talk about Pete and how Pete, wakes up real early. Well, let's, include a little part for Pete, something, because he says he's going to watch the podcast.
Oh, yeah.
Not this Pete. Confusing to the audience. This is Pete. And he lives across the hall from another man named Pete, older gentleman who's a very early riser and also a big guitar player. So he likes to wake up early and crank that Fender Princeton. And Pete's still trying to slumber. But we love him anyway. I was jamming with Pete earlier, roasting some bones.
It's pretty fun. That's what you think about for a birthday. Think about having your best day ever.
Yeah.
Do all the things that you love.
Just have a nice full day. Because it's easy to just let a day slip by, especially on the weekend.
Yeah.
I'm terrible about it on Sundays, especially. So many Sundays I just do absolutely nothing. Wake up late, maybe eat a meal, watch some YouTube. Although these days I edit on Sundays, and so at least that feels productive. I feel like I'm getting something done.
Yeah, this podcast has done wonders for my productivity.
Sunday is the day of rest, though, right? For Christians. Christianity.
Yeah. The Sabbath.
Yeah. So, it's to be too productive on a Sunday is sacrilegious, right?
Didn't peg you for a religious guy, Mark.
For Judaism, it's Saturday, right? Don't they trade off?
Yes.
Pete doesn't like talking about religion, I'm finding out. He's become quite withdrawn. All right, Pete. Well, it's my birthday. What can we talk about?
Yeah. Well, I got you this card.
Oh, yes, the gifts. Let's let the gifts start. All right. First gift. Colleen said she had a gift for me.
I saw her with gifts in hand. Did she not give it to you?
I figured those were gifts for her. Well, we Irish goodbyed, so she was probably waiting. Can't wait. Yeah. Okay, it's a card. You got me a card. I wonder how much cash is in it. It says on the front, "Bitch, you got the sauce. Happy birthday. Love, Pete and Peter." Very thoughtful. Where's the check? At least an Amazon gift card.
Let my love be shown to you through this card.
Pete's a big card guy. He's always getting cards for people on their birthdays and Mother's Day, Father's Day.
Let it flow forth like the mightiest river. You know.
All right. Well, thanks, Pete. That's really thoughtful. Where'd you get that? CVS?
Picked it up at actually I think it was a little shop in Lawrence, Kansas. It's called Wonder Fair.
Wonder Fair?
Yeah.
What's this Wonder Fair place?
They do like paper gifts and stationery and stuff like that.
Yeah. Pretty fun card. For the folks at home, it's got some card packets. We're not going to get a good focus on that. It's too bright outside. It's got some sauce packets. They're open. One of them ketchup. The other one, what is it? Mayonnaise. It might be a nice aioli. What is an aioli? Aioli is just mayonnaise with garlic in it.
And like lemon juice.
Lemon juice. Fun card.
Yeah. You know, your gift will arrive on July 20th.
July 20th.
You know, Zazzle. Sponsor us, please. Zazzle.
We love Zazzle.
I don't know if you advertise, but advertise with us, please.
By all means.
Your gift is from Zazzle.com, and
now,
it will arrive on the 20th.
For the folks at home, Zazzle is an online service provider. They print shirts and shit for you, right? Is that what they do?
Yeah.
Yeah. If you want like a coffee mug with your grandparents holding each other on the front of it. Maybe some 3D text. I don't know. I've ordered a hat. I've gotten a hat from Zazzle with a cricket on it. Old band I was in with my buddy Paul. Paul, call me, Paul. Miss you. It was called The Cricket Show.
Give him a call.
Should we call Paul? Let's see if we can get him on the
horn.
It's my birthday. Nah, I'm not gonna call him. Maybe later. I don't know. It's he's probably gonna be.
Yeah, you don't want to just barge into other people's lives.
We haven't talked in a while.
Remind them that you exist.
Yeah. I'd be like, hey man, I'm recording a podcast right now.
You're live.
Yeah, I'm gonna put your voice. He's just gonna hang up immediately. Block my number. Anyway, yeah, we had a band called The Cricket Show, and so I got a hat made. Just one. Not like to sell as merch. Just one for me. I don't know. You know how I get enthusiastic about shit.
Well, yeah. See, but I appreciate that about you, Mark, because you can get enthusiastic about anything.
I do shit like that. Look, here's these coasters. Made these coasters. Again, can't see. Anyway, it says Sleep Train, another band. I crafted these myself out of wood and lasers.
It was laser printed?
Laser cut, laser engraved. Yeah, Sleep Train. Link to our website. Then, of course, I made for the...
Is that website still active?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, because I was going to say it's sleeptrainband.com.
Check us out, sleeptrainband.com. It's probably just going to be a link to a bunch of scam sites if you go to it now. But a good band, and I made those to potentially sell them, but we didn't. I don't know. We never set up like a merch booth or anything.
Coasters.
I only made like 45 of them or something. I still have like 10 of them. Anyway, yeah, that's Mark stuff. I'm a musician, maybe. Used to be in a band. Used to be cool. But now I'm an old guy. I'm in my 30s.
So what was the best year of your life?
Oh, best year? I don't know. Hard to say.
Best 3 years. Top 3 years. Ages. Give me ages.
Gotta be early 20s. I was having a pretty great time. I don't know. Late 20s were pretty cool too. 30s haven't been bad.
I like that.
It's all fun, but I did a lot of like traveling around the country in the early 20s, and so I feel like that kind of stands out to me. But it's been good times, Still have all my limbs.
Good. So can you give me like 3 ages?
No. I refuse. They've all been equally, everything except for, I think 27 was particularly shitty. It was shitty one.
Oh, well, 27. No, it's never fun.
Yeah, a lot of people, end it all at 27.
Oh, yeah, the 27 Club.
Heroin overdose or, suicide.
Yeah.
Kurt Cobain, Jimi Hendrix. They tried to make me go to rehab, but I said no. Amy Winehouse.
No.
Amy Winehouse. Who else? Alanis Morissette? No, she's still alive and well.
Love you, Alanis.
Alanis, shout out. Get at us. Would love to have you on the pod. Just ordered a third microphone. We're going to start having guests, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to get some guests on the pod. Talk to Victor. I think he's going to be our first guest. Victor, he's a cable guy. So, ask him what it's like going into people's homes and planting hidden cameras or whatever he does. It'll be fun. What else we got, Pete? Let's start at the beginning. I was born I was born in a hospital in Monterey, California. But I lived the first few years of my life in the Salinas Valley in a small city called Soledad, California. You ever been? You ever heard of it?
Soledad, famous for its caves.
No.
No, it was, I don't know, maybe.
No. Only thing it's known for is there's a very big prison there.
Oh, Soledad, yeah.
Soledad Penitentiary.
Yeah.
It's probably maybe the second biggest next to San Quentin, where you worked once.
Yeah, I did.
I thought maybe you would know it because you're familiar with the prison system.
Soledad.
Intimately familiar with the prison system.
The California prison system.
Yeah, in particular.
In particular. No, Soledad, that rings a bell. Yeah, there was a prison there.
You speak Spanish, Pete?
No habla.
So if you had to guess what Soledad means. Since it's a Spanish word.
Single father.
Close. Solitude.
Solitude.
Just does not sound like where I would want to go, Yeah. If I was a Spanish speaking person, where are you going to move to? Solitude?
Or a pioneer, like out on the frontier where you're going. Soledad. Sounds dark.
Yeah. They have one of those billboards because I have family there. Visited there a lot. There's like a big sign when you're entering Soledad. It says Soledad, feel the momentum. That's their town slogan. Feel the momentum. What does that mean? Got nothing, huh? I don't know.
It sounds like some stupid branding strategy that the city came up with. Just sounds much more interesting.
Some small town bureaucrat came up with it. Said probably spent $15,000 on this stupid sign. Taxpayer money. Yeah, so Soledad. It was very windy. I remember that. Yeah, not a great city. Seemed like it got a little bit better over time after I moved away from it, but I only lived there from ages 0 to 5, so I don't really know it that well. But my grandparents and stuff lived there forever. Yeah, so Soledad, good place. Check it out if you're ever looking for a vacation spot. Book an Airbnb in Soledad. My uncle who lived there used to call it Chole. Referred to as Chole. It was a nickname for it, which sounds cooler, right? That makes it sound kind of like a beachy town. Kind of, go to Chole, get a cocktail that's made in a pineapple or something. I don't know. Maybe it's just because I think it sounds like Cabo. Same sort of alliteration. Solitude.
So where do you live after Soledad?
After Soledad, my parents moved us up to Mariposa, California. Almost every city and town in California is some Spanish word for something. Do you know what Mariposa is?
I would guess it's like some type of flower. I don't know.
Not so far off. Butterfly. It's the Spanish word for butterfly.
Ah.
Yeah. It was cool. Fantastic town. I was just out there recently. Went to a little family reunion back in, was it last month? Was that June? It was some holiday weekend, Memorial Day, I don't know. No, Labor Day's coming up. Must have been Memorial Day. Labor Day is coming up. We gotta get our white wearing in, you know?
Labor Daber. Yeah.
I feel like I haven't been taking advantage.
I'm wearing white.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, wear it while you can, Pete. What does that mean? Don't wear white. You can never wear white after Labor Day? What the? I've never understood that. Is that like just a hard and fast fashion rule?
I think so, but the thing about fashion is you have to break rules.
You learn the rules and then you break them. Is your recording working, Pete?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I guess.
Just not talking a lot.
Just quiet.
Well, this one's all about you.
It is about me, and but you know, it's fine. It's fine, Pete. What were we talking about?
You moved to Mariposa after Soledad.
Moved to Mariposa at the age of five or six or so. It was someplace. I know my dad in particular. He knew the town. It's a very small town, up in the middle of California. And he used to go there as a child for vacations. It's very scenic. It's right outside of Yosemite. So it's kind of the nearest, I don't know, it's a very, very small town. It only had one fast food restaurant, and there were protests about it, when they opened up.
What, we don't like fast food?
Yeah, well,
fast food.
They want to keep the town quaint.
No burgers, no fries, no
local.
milkshakes.
Yeah, because we had a local burger place, Happy Burger, which is fantastic.
Happy Burger.
Happy Burger.
McDonald's has a clown as a mascot.
So? What is that?
So, what is Happy Burger?
It's a smiley face.
What's their angle? Just a smiley face?
Yeah. You want your burgers to be happy, right?
I guess.
I don't know. I assumed it was maybe owned by...
Happy Burger. I wish I could try it.
Yeah, it's delicious. They actually, coming back to the prison system, their buns were baked locally by a local juvenile hall. It was one of the activities they made the kids do was bake bread for Happy Burger.
Because if there was one thing you love, it's prison food.
It's not prison. It's just made by prisoners. Very good. Very good burgers.
That sounds pretty sketch. Pretty questionable.
Whatever. It's great. Wish I could have gone. My face is actually on the wall of Happy Burger.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Yeah. How do you like that?
What? Don't let this guy in here.
Yeah, because I mentioned them once in the newspaper. I was featured in the news. So this is what happened. Is my mom was a reporter for the newspaper, and the newspaper did you see it in town papers. It's the question of the week. They ask random citizens. She did this one at my school. She asked a bunch of kids what the most important thing the police officers in the town do for the community. And, all their kids were answering, they keep everyone safe, yada, yada. And I said, keep Happy Burger in business, because they were notorious. There was always 5 cop cars parked outside of Happy Burger. And, it was known, all the cops hung out there. That was their spot.
The cops in Mariposa fat.
Yeah, big fat cops. Big fat ass cops.
It's funny.
Thin blue line. Yeah, so they liked it, and they put it on their wall. And the cops actually stopped hanging out there. You wouldn't see cop cars, and I think they kind of always hated me. I was about 10 years old when that happened, and I already had a reputation with the cops. Very, very small town. 2,000 people in the town, I think. Really nice, though. Really scenic. They built a skate park there, just in time, when I was
to be a teenager.
Yeah, when I was 12, I think they installed it. So that was fantastic. I hung out at the skate park.
Skate on, bro.
Yeah, did some skateboarding. A lot of weed smoking. A lot of getting in trouble. But great times with great people. Yeah. So that was my childhood. And then so
after Mariposa, where did you live? Because you didn't live there your whole life.
No. Yeah. So when I was about 20, I think I was 20. Well, my mom had moved to Napa, I heard my dad split up at some point. He still lives in Mariposa. My mom moved to Napa, and I was there, just working in Mariposa. I liked my job. I was working at a shoe shop, making shoes, selling shoes, traveling around, going to Renaissance fairs. So, it was a fun life I had there. But, I wanted more opportunity. So I needed to go to, a city. And so my mom had just moved to Napa, kind of for the same reasons, sick of, small town jobs. Small town, after a while, you get kind of tired of everyone there. So she moved to Napa, which is really cool. It's right outside of San Francisco. Lots of vineyards, fun stuff. So I moved out there. I was like, I'm going to work at a winery, Wouldn't that be cool? So I did. Yeah, went out there. Well, moved over there, stayed with my mom in Napa for maybe about 6 months. And then once I got a job and got some money coming in, I moved into I want to say my own place, but not really. It wasn't really my own place. It was a bunch of roommates, 5 roommates.
It's not your own place.
Yeah. Well, I moved to Santa Rosa, which is just kind of over the hill from Napa. Kind of a cooler town, Napa's pretty, I don't know, posh, I guess,
Yeah.
They call people that live in Napa napkins.
I've been
the term.
Napkins.
Yeah.
It's pretty funny. Those people are napkins.
They are, right? It's a perfect word.
Yeah.
But
Sonoma's the same way.
do you think?
Yeah.
I feel like I get
It's
more
a little, it's a little more.
hippie.
It's a little more laid back. It's a little more laid back.
Well, Sonoma, I don't know. I wouldn't say just as many, but they're almost. No, I wouldn't say that either. They're also very well known for their beer. Probably not as much as the wine, but the Russian River Brewery, which is it was voted the best beer in the world. They're Pliny the Elder, double IPA, 8 years in a row, and that was right there in Santa Rosa. But cool town. I liked it. I liked it a lot. Yeah, had a bunch of roommates. That was cool. And then did eventually move into my own place, Petaluma, only for a short time.
Petaluma. Yeah.
Yeah, Petaluma's nice. Expensive.
Yeah.
But it's, small. I don't know. I liked Rohnert Park, Katati better. I don't know. All areas that our listeners have no idea about. So.
Yeah, we live in Missouri.
Yeah, well, I don't know. Do you think our listener base is primarily Missouri?
All 8 of our listeners.
Our potential listener base?
Who knows?
Yeah, it's going to be all over.
Seems like a lot of them are based in the Middle East.
I'll put a map up around when I'm, that whole part. Yeah. And then for some stupid reason, I eventually moved to Kansas City, Missouri. And
yeah,
here I am.
You didn't quite live in the city when you first moved here.
No, that's true. Yeah, I moved out to a little town called Grain Valley, kind of a suburb of Kansas City. That was a mistake. Very, that's like Missouri,
Misery, as we call it.
Yeah. There's more Trump flags than there are teeth in that town. Yeah. So lived there for about a year. And then, now I live in downtown Kansas City. Yeah, it's a vibrant yet crime-ridden city, So it's kind of like, I don't know. I like it. You feel alive, like when you go to pick up a 6-pack at the liquor store and you're like, didn't get shot this time, Shootings every single night in Kansas City, just about, right?
Yeah, more shootings than there are days in the year.
Yeah. I wonder what you want to see check what the death count in Kansas City is so far?
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Mark. Happy birthday, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you.
Let's see what the count is. List of Kansas City metro fatal shootings. There was 125 as of July 8th. As of yesterday. Not so bad.
The metro area recorded 244 homicides.
244 in the metro. The deadliest year on record came just before in 2020. 2020 with 182 killings.
But factor into that's just killings. What about people shot? In Power and Light last weekend, there were 4 people shot. They survived, but like they got shot.
You never think about that, right? You know, I always think if I get shot, I'm just gonna die. But you could just very, very well live. Yeah, Kansas City. I like it. You like it? You like Kansas City? I'm taking a lozenge break. I want a lozenge. Where am I?
My pills.
Both hopelessly, but especially me, I'm very addicted to nicotine lozenges. Let's get Lucy. Lucy is a sponsor. How cool would that be? Free nicotine lozenges?
Nice.
Next to housing, nicotine lozenges are like my biggest monthly expense. You like Kansas City, Pete?
I love it here. You know, it's great because it's got the feel of a big city, but also a small town.
Yes.
That's the wonder of the Midwest. You can't beat it.
Yeah. It doesn't feel very large. Like, it's kind of a big metro. I mean, if you like include, like, I don't know, is Overland Park part of the metro area?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty big. But like downtown Kansas City is pretty small.
Well, you've got all the features of a big city.
Like what?
And all the stuff to do. Like the downtown area. You've got districts, like an arts district. You've got the Brewers Alley. But then you've got like the plaza. It's a very nice, like, developed area. And then
no.
You've
Where
got
the napkins are.
Yes. And then you've got like all the outlet malls, like Legends and stuff, like down in OP. But it reminds me a lot of like when I was living in St. Paul, Minnesota, Minneapolis, St. Paul, actually. Because you could have like a nice like urban house, kind of like Rico's house, but still have access to like all the big city amenities.
Yeah, I've grown very used to just how walkable it is. You know, like I don't drive anymore. You know, I'm becoming a bit of like a what do you call that? Agoraphobe. A bit of an agoraphobe.
So you're afraid to go outside.
Yeah, well, not necessarily your house. It can be your burrow.
No, you're just afraid of driving.
Yeah, I'm not afraid of driving. I just I drove when I was in California last. I rented a car, but still know how to do it. It was scary though. Like the first, because like I've been flying all day. You get in at like 10 p.m. and rent a car. Haven't been behind the wheel of the car in like over a year, and I've got to drive this car I've never driven. But I did it. Then it got easier. But I just don't care for it. If you have to drive, then it's probably not worth doing, right? No, you like driving.
I like being able to get anywhere in 10 minutes.
Yeah,
that doesn't feel that bad.
I don't know. Not driving though is kind of it's nice because you like it limits your options. Like you don't get to just go to Target. I never go to Target or. I don't know, big box stores or anything like that. So I have to, buy more local sort of things. Memory card was full. Memory card full on the camera. So we had to stop. Yeah. And now I don't remember what we were talking about.
We're still figuring out this podcasting thing.
Yeah.
It's called the pratfall effect. You ever heard of the pratfall effect?
No, tell me about that.
It's like a behavioral science concept, and it's like if you acknowledge failure and like own up to it, like people respect you more.
Like that. Yeah, I think that's definitely what we've been embracing with this channel, right? This show.
Yeah.
It's failing in public. I don't know. I think we're doing pretty well. We're doing well on Instagram. Not as well with the clips of our show, but we got like 300 likes on a video of you eating chips.
400 likes.
400 likes. Yeah. So
372. But who's counting?
we're figuring out the marketing aspect of it. TikTok. I don't know. I think it's just, keep pumping out the content, and eventually something's got to stick, right? No? I don't know. Or not. Or maybe it's just something to do on the weekends.
Either way, I'm happy doing it.
Something to play at our funerals.
I'm happy doing it.
The pratfall effect. Named after actor extraordinaire Chris Pratt.
Damn it, that's the same thing that the girl at work said.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was like, I remember it because it's like Chris Pratt falls.
Oh, so this is a thing that you were just talking about?
Yeah.
Interesting.
I remember it as the Forrest Gump effect.
Why?
Because Forrest Gump was all pratfall effect.
Yeah, he was stumbling through life, and
Yeah.
but the thing with Forrest Gump is he did everything right. He was just so pure. Love Forrest Gump. Love Tom Hanks.
Tom Spanks.
Tom Spanks.
That's Mark's Rocket League name.
Yeah, when we play car soccer, I'm Tom Spanks because I spank the ball.
Yeah. Tom Spanks.
Love Tom Hanks though, right? Like he was stranded on an island.
Wilson
landed an airplane on a river. Stuck in a airport terminal.
defeated Nazi Germany.
What movie was that?
Saving Private Ryan.
Oh, that's right. That was Tom Hanks.
Yeah.
Yeah, love him. Like, he knows how to pick a movie. Like, is there one Tom Hanks movie that's not an absolute banger?
Not that I know of.
You've Got Mail. Oh,
Sleepless in Seattle.
is that Tom Hanks?
Yeah.
You sure?
No.
I only know it's Tom Hanks.
I'm not sure. Let's check it.
It was that far less charismatic guy.
No, it was definitely Tom Hanks.
No, Tom Hanks is You Got Mail. That's his rom-com. You Got Mail.
Tom Hanks and Meg Ryan.
You've Got Mail, yeah.
No, Sleepless in Seattle.
Who was the female lead in You've Got Mail? Nicole Kidman? No, Meg Ryan.
Yeah, they made a string of these movies in the 90s. They were just like playing off the star power.
You think they were doing a little off-camera action too?
Little horizontal bump and scoot.
I heard Tom Hanks has a brother who looks a lot like him. And
yeah. What's his name? It's like Colin Hanks.
No, that's his son.
Oh. He looks a lot like him.
There's a funny meme because Chet Hanks, his other son,
Yeah.
is just such a
White Boy Summer.
such a psycho. It's like, if you name your son Colin, you're gonna get a Colin. If you name your son Chet, you're gonna get a Chet. Because Colin is very straight laced. But no, Tommy has a brother. I don't know. Tom, I guess we can look it up. But his brother looks a lot like him, and so and he's a porn star. And he did a bunch of porn parodies.
Shaving Ryan's privates.
Yeah.
You've got cock.
Jim Hanks.
No way.
Yeah.
He's bald.
Yeah.
That's a very porn star thing.
Porn. Oof, that's in my search history. Yeah.
Forrest Gump.
Does a Forrest Gump porno? Oh, man. Fucking brothers, right? I'd be pissed if I were Tom. Or I don't know. What would be your What do you think of that? His brother doing porn parodies of his movies.
I'm just going to take a moment to say that I really appreciate that our podcast is going here.
Yeah?
Yeah. Tom Hanks's brother in porn parodies of Forrest Gump.
Yeah, it's pretty wild.
Oh, man. That's some silly stuff.
Yeah, okay, so we're just like, we're editing the video right now, and we had realized that Tom Hanks's birthday is actually July 9th. It's the same, it's crazy, right? Same day as my birthday?
Same day.
Like,
Cancer.
it's so weird that we spent like 10 minutes talking about him. I don't know. It would be a disservice not to mention it, so.
Yeah, it's a pretty fun fact. Yeah, love Tom Hanks. How did we get?
Can you close this window?
How did we end up on Tom Hanks? Oh, because you were saying Forrest Gump did the Chris Pratt effect.
Yes, more or less. The pratfall effect.
Yeah.
So if you had words of wisdom to offer on this your 31st birthday, what would they be? Like, do you have a mantra? Do you buy into like affirmations or like manifesting even?
Yeah.
Yeah. What is that?
Well, I don't know if it's you would call it like an affirmation or a manifestation, but I find it's very helpful because like. Hey, I'm a pretty anxious person. You get a lot of anxiety, especially when I'm like sitting at home alone or something. Time to just me and my dumb head. And one thing that helps a lot is I just remind myself that I'm going to be dead very soon, and that nothing matters.
Oh, memento mori. It's a very stoic. It's Latin. It's Latin for you. It means remember that you must die.
Yeah, because I think a lot of people live their life running from the fact. I think it's kind of part of our programming as like creatures, as beings. Like we ignore the fact that we're going to die, and so because of that, we live in a way like we're going to live forever, and we put a lot of importance in things that we don't necessarily need to. Because if you zoom out and see things from kind of a more holistic angle. Is holistic the right word? Probably not. But yeah, nothing is really that important, and that's trying to reminding myself of that every time I start feeling anxious has helped me out a lot.
Yeah, you know what mine is?
What?
I like to remember that nobody thinks about you as much as you think they do.
Yeah, well, yeah, I think it's kind of the same sort of placing importance in things that aren't really that. Well, it's because nothing is really that important, right? Right?
I don't know. I goof a lot. I goof my way through this life, and
Goof?
I goof.
Goofing? New boot goofing?
I goof a lot, and it just helps me remember. Like, don't sweat the small stuff. Like,
yeah.
But also, you can make an impact at like pivotal moments if you treat things with reverence. Like respect the moment and honor the ephemerality of time.
Yeah, and like I don't fall into like the Nietzsche like nothing matters, don't do anything. Like do the stuff you want to do. Like do stuff. We wanted to do a podcast, so we're doing a podcast. If you want to do something, do it. But I think thinking that other things are more important is I don't know. I think that gets in the way of a lot of people's lives, and I think it has gotten in the way of my growth in it at some points.
Enlightening.
I think I was telling you, I had a friend who had a good mantra. Chad Baker, if you're out there, civil engineer and son of a bitch. He said, "Life is about minimizing regret." I think that's a good rule to live by. Right?
I'd buy into that. Okay.
But I don't know. So you're going to make mistakes, right?
Yeah.
And
I mean, how many regrets does this guy have?
oh, I don't know.
How many regretful things is he doing? I don't know.
Well, let's not get into the follies of Chad Baker. No, probably one of the most put together guys ever lived in my house. He was one of my roommates, civil engineer now. Designs bridges or something.
It's a pretty important job.
Yeah, I would never want to be any sort of like engineer because, like if you're an engineer at a company and like a real engineer, not like, technically I'm a software engineer, but it's not. In Canada, they can't call software engineers because of this important thing I'm about to say. If you're an engineer at a company and you design like a bridge and they build it and then it collapses,
Yeah.
you're personally liable because you're like the licensed engineer that signed off on everything.
Wow.
Yeah, so you will personally get sued and maybe even face jail time.
Wow.
Yeah, fuck that.
Canadian jail.
Imagine if I got a fine every time I deployed a bug into production. Yeah. No, thank you. Yeah, but that's a good, minimize regret. But, I mean, you can come at that from two different angles, You can think, oh, don't do things that you'll regret. Or don't not do things and you'll regret not doing them. Or maybe just, don't regret stuff. Do stuff
No
without
regrets.
regret.
Like the tattoo. No regrets.
No regrets. Yeah, we'll put it on the screen. I don't know. Minimize regret.
That'll be the cover photo for the thumbnail.
No.
So I wanted to read you your horoscope on your birthday.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, we picked up this like what is it? The Globe?
Yeah.
We picked up a tabloid. We were at the store earlier getting seltzers. And we picked up an issue of the Globe. It's got Clinton on the
It
front.
says Bill Clinton, the truth about UFOs and Area 51. Anyway, I flipped here to the horoscope section, and I was just gonna read you this.
That's perfect. What's my sign, Pete?
Well, your birthday is July 10th.
Pete, my birthday is today.
So you're a Cancer?
Yeah, I'm a Cancer.
Yeah, which is the crab.
It's a benign Cancer though.
It's a water sign.
Not a malignant Cancer.
Don't know why it's called Cancer. Anyway, get this. The cosmos has you determined to change your surroundings with new furnishings. Stretch your budget by hitting up thrift stores to find one-of-a-kind items that suit your unique personality. A friend drags you into an unpleasant situation Saturday. Get ready to make a hasty exit with or without them. Holy shit! How's that? Suck on that.
That is so crazy. Man, the Globe. This isn't just a rag, Pete. That fits perfectly. Well, so one, I'm moving into a new apartment in like 2 weeks. So I'm gonna have to furnish it. Probably get some new stuff. And then, Saturday, which is today. I have another friend whose birthday was yesterday, which they're celebrating today. Like, come for my birthday. It's like, yo, it's my birthday today. But yeah, so then we had to go to like a mini golf place.
Yeah.
And
someplace we've never been before. Bunch of random, strange people.
Bunch of random strangers. And then we made a hasty exit. We did an Irish goodbye. It was like, peace. Took off. And now we're here. That's so weird. Ooh, do yours. What's yours? You're a Sagittarius.
Yeah.
Wherever you go, good luck follows this week. Sag. Enjoy, but don't let the positive vibes encourage you to spend more than you can afford on fun and games. A stranger or acquaintance asks you an honest opinion Thursday. Tell the truth. Romance is starred under the weekend Pisces moon.
So we went to this mini golf place, and I didn't pay entry. I don't know about you, but
I don't think there was an entry fee.
It was like a $15 wristband.
I think it was a fee to play the golf.
And we just walked right in.
Yeah, because that's what we do. We just walk in like we own the place.
Yeah.
It's our style.
See, I like to think I'm like in tune with the sun and the moon and the stars, and
This is the dawning of the age of Sagittarius. Did the Thursday thing happen to you already?
what was that?
What does it say? A stranger or acquaintance asks your honest opinion Thursday. Tell the truth.
I don't know about that.
You and Abby both shift my rug around like crazy. And you sit on the couch there and you're just kicking the rug. My abs. Happy birthday to you too.
Why do I get her butt?
Yeah. All right. So what else are we? What else are we doing? Yeah, anything else? What else is a birthday thing?
What's the best birthday gift you ever got?
Best birthday gift. I don't know.
What's the best gift you got this year?
I don't have a lot of specific memories. The best gift I got this year?
Yeah.
I got a card from my buddy Pete. Ah, that wasn't the best gift though. The best gift was a sticker. I got some stickers from my other buddy Pete. Yeah, got some cool stickers. A bottle of water. Should we start telling people it's my birthday when we're out and about? You know, like I bet if I would have said it's my birthday, maybe I would have gotten a free drink. At the
probably.
stupid golf place.
Maybe not.
Yeah,
I don't know,
probably
maybe.
not. I don't know.
Yes to telling people it's your birthday.
Do you like being sung a birthday song when you're at a restaurant?
No. It's the worst. When you're at Applebee's.
No.
You ever been to a Texas Roadhouse?
Yes, my brother really likes them.
You would.
I'm not a fan. The peanuts all over it. It's peanut allergies are pretty common, right? Like that would absolutely wreck someone.
Yeah, I never thought about that.
That's why they don't serve peanuts on airplanes anymore.
Anyway, they do a big birthday song and dance
Yeah.
for you. Yeah. They do like a line dance. Although during COVID they stopped doing it. And I don't think they've resumed.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. It's. I guess it's an affordable sort of steakhouse, right? It's a big chain.
Yeah.
I don't know. I went there once. I didn't care for it. Didn't love the vibe either. And like you had to wait in like wait for a table.
There's a wait.
Yeah. Peanuts.
You just make an appointment online. Make a reservation.
Not for me. I want to try that. Colleen was telling us about the 801. You think that's good?
Chop house.
Well, she was telling me about the oysters, and then she showed me the picture of like the most Midwest ass looking oysters I've ever seen.
Careful. She watches this.
Does she?
I don't know.
Uh,
I mean, I would assume.
Love you, Colleen. Happy birthday. Her birthday was yesterday. For some reason, July 9th, like, I've known lots. My great-grandpa's birthday was also July 9th. My cousin Martin, who we're having dinner with later, his birthday is also today. A lot of July 9thers. I think I had a childhood friend whose birthday was also July 9th. I know.
So if you were born July 9th, that means your parents...
My parents what? What did they do?
Well, they
What did they do?
had sex.
Ew. No, they didn't. They went to a fertility center called Stork and Storkinsons.
You're telling me you were the test tube baby?
No, they raw dogged reverse cowgirl.
Yeah. So in 9 months, June, May,
Well,
April,
so it's the 7th month,
March,
so it would have been
February, January, December, November, October.
no.
So October, September, they were getting it on.
Yeah, I think it would have been early October, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Around the holidays, they say it's the most common time for conceptions. Which makes sense, right? Cupping season. Gets cold.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's enough on my parents having sex. Interesting, though, I have two siblings. I have a younger brother and an older sister. And we're all mean, we're not like a month apart, but like I'm July, my brother's birthday is in August, my sister's birthday is in September. So it's just kind of like wham, bam, bam, 1 month. Nice spread though. And it's like perfectly, it would be good for parents, you know, because like you don't want to be born around Christmas, you know, because that's like the big gift holiday of the winter. You know, be born like 6 months from Christmas, you know, that's perfect. Get like give them time to save up.
I don't know. I have a December birthday.
Yeah. See, do you feel like your birthday is kind of overshadowed by Jesus's?
No, it's early enough in the month that
No.
there's a nice
You get some fanfare.
yeah.
Well, that's good.
And then wham bam, you know, I get 2 holidays pretty much back to back. It's kind of nice. My sister was born on New Year's Day.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Ex-girlfriend was born on New Year's Day.
I thought she was born on the 2nd.
No, first.
Huh.
She hated it. It was a very shitty birthday date because everyone's already hungover. They all went to a big crazy party the night before, and no one wants to hang out on New Year's Day. Right?
Oh, we always made like a thing of it. Like we'd like hang out New Year's Eve, go out to dinner, and then New Year's Day we'd do like a big fondue dinner, like at the house, and it was fun.
It was always fondue. Like that was the tradition.
Yeah.
You like fondue?
She likes fondue.
I would hope. What if she didn't? Sorry, we do fondue. Lisa, what's her name?
Emily.
Margaret.
Emily.
Do fondue, Emily. Cheesy.
It ain't easy being cheesy.
You don't see a lot of fondue. What's a restaurant you can get fondue at?
There's one here in town.
I guess it's a whole presentation, right? You gotta have a little heater.
Yeah. Sterno.
Yeah. Yeah, fondue's good.
Cheese.
Yeah. Going to Tannin for dinner. You excited for that?
Yeah, I'm starving.
Think Martin's gonna pay? He'll insist.
I don't know. I would hope so.
I would hope so. He's old. He's had 60 years to fucking stack that bread, right? Buy me dinner. We'll see. Yeah. Other birthday things. What's another birthday thing? I don't know. We don't have to go for that long, right? It's only another 9 minutes.
Yeah.
What are you sick of talking about me and my birthday? I think a good birthday tradition is, you know, you just
Spankings.
compliment the other person. You know, what's your favorite thing about me, Pete?
My favorite thing about you?
Yeah, what's your favorite thing about me?
Your podcast.
What?
Your podcast.
What? It's not it's our podcast.
What's my favorite? You can't hit me with a question like that. It's my favorite thing about you.
Yeah.
You're an eclectic person. You are interested in a lot of things.
A bit of a Renaissance man, right?
You are a bit of a Renaissance man.
That's my favorite way to phrase it.
And I like that. You're interesting.
Yeah. It's true. Yeah. It's always something going on. Yeah. Pretty great guy all around. Right?
Mark's the best.
I'm the best.
Happy birthday, Mark.
All right.
Well, we're going to wrap it up, but this has been Mark's birthday.
I don't know if we filmed enough. Let's read a little news. This is a new segment we're trying out where we read news. Okay, so the Royals blackmail Harry and Meghan. Now, for the folks at home, who is Harry and Meghan?
That's Prince Harry of Britain.
So he's the prince of, is it Britain or there's a whole United Kingdom? I don't really know how things work. That side of the pond.
Tomato.
Is it?
Yeah, tomato.
What was Brexit?
England was trying to leave the United Kingdom. No, they were trying to leave the European Union.
You see Boris Johnson step down? He was like England's Trump or something.
Yeah. Well, they said, you know.
He was a funny guy.
And Meghan Markle, who was the American who married this British prince.
And then they moved to the States, right? So they could be famous there.
Yeah, I think.
So why are they being blackmailed? Excommunications? I don't know. The way that it's laid out, very hard to read. Mostly pictures. I don't know. I don't care about that. I mean, this is the big story here. Bill Clinton, an alien? No, he found aliens. Bill Clinton is finally talking about an investigation in Area 51 he initiated during his presidency. An alien was living at a military site, sources say. Leaked
There's
video.
a picture of the alien.
Yeah. It's just how I described aliens would be in the last episode. Look at this leaked video that shows a saucer. A flying saucer. Who cares? Alien schmalien. Bill Clinton. We're going to talk about Bill Clinton for a bit.
Old Slick Willie.
Slick Willie, yeah. I'm a fan. He plays the saxophone. How cool is that? Who's our current president? Joe Biden?
Joe Biden.
Does he play anything?
He plays like guitar, doesn't he? Or bass.
Seems like he would. He wears aviators.
Yeah. You know, I could be completely wrong. Maybe he doesn't play anything at all. I think he plays a mean bass.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Seemed like a good president. You know, a little scandal. Do you think if that happened now, the president would have to step down? I feel like it'd be like in the news cycle for 48 hours, and then we'd all move on to the next thing. For the folks at home, Bill Clinton, during his presidency, had an affair with an intern. We'll go unnamed. Her name's I've just forgotten it. You know, it all came out, and then he didn't step down as president, right?
He was impeached.
Was he?
Yeah, for lying about it.
Yeah, you're not supposed to lie when you're the president. But was he impeached?
Yeah.
I don't get how impeachment works, because Trump was impeached, but he never had to stop being president. What does impeached mean?
It means you're put on trial for your. It's the vote to kick you out of office.
Yeah, it's an impeachment trial, but Trump was impeached, right? He was voted to be impeached,
Yeah.
and then.
But they didn't kick him out of office.
So same thing happened with Bill Clinton. So I don't think he ended his presidency, right? It wasn't like his vice president ever took over as president, right?
No, he was just impeached. Who was his vice president? Was that Al Gore?
It seems like a pretty toothless thing, right? Being impeached. You just, yeah, you've been impeached. You're like, oh, do I have to stop being president? No, but everyone thinks you should. Well,
Slick Willie.
you say Al Gore was his vice president?
I don't know. Was it Dan Quayle? I'm not really sure.
I've never heard Dan Quayle. I don't know. I like his voice.
Joe Lieberman?
Bill Clinton.
Clinton Gore?
Did he kill a guy?
Clinton Gore? Clinton Gore?
Did Bill Clinton kill a guy?
No, that was the Kennedy. Ted Kennedy?
Ted Kennedy killed a guy?
I think so. Drunk driving?
No, I think Clinton murdered a guy. This isn't good.
On Epstein Island?
This is still recording. Yeah. I don't know. Let's look up Bill Clinton murder. I thought it was a matter of record. Clinton body count. Vince Foster shot himself 3 times in the back of the head to avoid testifying against Hillary Clinton. Yeah, I think that's the guy that, you know, kind of seems like Bill Clinton might have murdered or had murdered. And maybe killed Epstein too. You know, it's a sensitive thing because, you know, there's so much, you know, the whole right wing left thing these days. It's pretty heated. But I don't think it makes you it doesn't make you a Republican to think that maybe Bill Clinton has had some people murdered. Does it? Are we gonna have to cut this?
Will we be murdered?
Yeah, maybe we'll. Yeah, I was just worrying about our perception as far as political leanings. But yeah, it's a good point. We could get killed by the Clintons.
Yikes.
Got zooks. Whatever. Let's wrap it up. We don't need that much content.
Talked about enough.
We've done enough.
It's Mark's birthday.
Oh yeah. We don't just get to stop. I gotta. Well, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for helping me celebrate my birthday. Yeah.
Happy birthday, Mark.
Yeah. It's good to be alive. Right. Best gig there is. You know, you get to wear a hat. You get to drink a seltzer. All right, follow us on all the social medias and